Hi guys, welcome back to 125 Scale Model Drive in the beautiful state of Michigan. Today is a car I've kind of been holding off and showing. It's it's the concept car. It's actually a snap tie, believe it or not. It came out really nice on the paint. Sorry, I had it polished before the video. Got her all fingerprinted up, moving it from the display case down here and everything, and I definitely like kind of just showing it off in its nicest state, I guess, if you will. Let me see if I can turn the flash on here while I'm recording. Maybe get some of these nice beautiful lights out. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to stare at it as is then. I held off for a while shooting this one. Part of me really wanted to show it off just because it came out so nice. I love the paint on this car. I'm actually kind of admiring it as I'm making this video right now. And the stance of the car. I'm a Camaro. Actually, let me take that back. Not necessarily a Camaro guy. Actually, I try to keep an open mind about all three of them. All three of the big three, and then any side company that they had going as well. Usually I'm more interested in like the I guess mid to late 70s cars, and I would say till the early 70s, but really there's so many cars from the 80s that I like, as well as like early 90s and then even recently. So I'm actually just gonna backtrack all of that and say I just like this car. But yeah, it isn't the normal of what I normally build. Usually it's more something like that, which I got an update video coming out on that one, so make sure you guys are around to check it out. But this one I didn't show it for a while just because it's not my build. It's actually, well, she's 8 now, but she was 7 when she did it, and it was my 7-year-old's car. Yeah, gosh, that car was so good, and she was very proud of it. And actually, if it wasn't for school, I would have her. Let me see if I can get some inside shots of the interior here. If she wasn't in school right now, I would have her help me make this video because she loves how this car turned out as well. Now, she did paint. She primered it, and then we realized how bad acrylic primers don't like to work, or at least not for this application anyways. I don't want to say they don't work. They do work, you just a little more prep work, I guess. Yeah, so she did that. After learning how that wasn't really gonna stick for what we needed it to, especially like when we painted this back area black here and everything, I ended up spraying some lacquer primers on there for her. There's some dust that's gonna drive me nuts right there. And got it. And the blue here, it is a blue pearl metallic from Model Masters. Grab it while you can, guys. Sorry to say, testers and Model Masters. It'll only be on the shelf for so much longer while the supplies last, type deal. But yeah, she sprayed that. To the best of my knowledge, that is a full acrylic. Regardless, you know, I still by all means keep all the safety precautions up to standard between my paint booth. I also have an extractor fan in the room, and then finding a full face mask that fit her face was a bit of trial and error. and I'm sure I'm sure the fine folks at Amazon weren't too happy to pick up the two that didn't fit, but trust me, I was relieved to find the one that did, and so was she. She really likes it. If the room wasn't so far away from where I'm filming, I'd bust it out just to show you guys. Just because I really like the idea of the next generation, if you will, or the younger ones hopping in, or even just seeing people just get into it at an early age and staying off the electronics a little bit. So yeah, she painted it. Obviously, I helped her. I mean, she's fairly good with the airbrush, but she's not that good. She was 7 by all means. Let's keep that in mind, guys. These decals, though, she did all of those, even the black stripes here. Now, she did get the one on the front here. As always, I don't mean to point out all the flaws, guys, but it's kind of just how I am. I'd rather point them out, talk about them, bring them up, and then I know what I need to work on as far as, the things I do. But yeah, the two decals got mixed around, so the back one went here, the front one, or vice versa. The one that was supposed to be on front went on back, and vice versa. So, and then there was some miscommunication. I was trying to help her out one night. I don't know if you could see that. I wish I would have turned my light on before I started filming. So the front two seats are like a cocoa dune brown. In the bottom part of the center console there is black, and then the top is that same cocoa dune brown type color, and then the rest of it is not. Like even the back of the front seats. I thought she said that's what she wanted when I was trying to help her one day, and when she got home, she wanted them black. We painted them black. And then the night we were finishing everything up, I glued the seats in on her. And she doesn't like to use super glue. And I glued them in. And instead of pulling everything back apart, we just let it rip, I guess. Or let it go, I mean. But I said she doesn't like super glue. Just last night, actually, we were going through Dad's stash of bottles and everything, and I'm not a big fan of the 1/32 scale bottles, but I was given 2 as a gift, which by all means I appreciate. A gift is a gift, and I told my daughter Layla that she had another snap tape that she was going to do. I believe 2010 Mustang. And I told Layla that I would give her both 1/32 scale models for her snap tight, mostly because of the box sizes, and because tongue's a little tied today, guys. Sorry about that. And because I kind of wanted to push her out of her comfort level a little bit. Starting to take the steps, I guess, into getting her building, I guess, a normal model or a non-snap type model. But, yeah, so, again, I mean, every time I'm staring at this thing in the display case upstairs, my wife, God bless her soul, God bless her heart, was kind enough to let me set up like a knick-knack cabinet at the end of our main hallway in our home, and let me store my bottles there. And so I literally have to walk by this thing to go to my bedroom to go to bed every night. And in doing so, every time, I mean, this one always catches my eye, and then usually it's the very last one that I just recently put in there, that I'll sit there and stare at. But this one, and the way the paint came out, and knowing how hard my daughter worked on it, I don't want to say it inspires me to build, because I mean, I'm inspired because I have fun by doing it. But every time I think to myself, gosh, she had so much fun doing that, and just the level of excitement that kids can get that I think as adults sometimes it's a little bit harder for us to achieve. Uh, it always takes me back, and it always makes me want to start building a little bit. Whether it's 4 in the morning and I'm just waking up a couple hours before the kids get off to school to get them ready, or whether it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm about to go to bed. Every time I stare at this thing, I think, first off, I usually think that's a cool blue. Second, I usually think, what else can I make look that good? Before I forget, it is 2K clear shot over top of this, so I mean it's pretty durable. It shines up really nice. She had no part in that, just because that's nasty stuff. Mask or not, it's again just nasty stuff. Me personally, I actually wear 2 gloves when mixing it up and everything on my non-spraying hand, if you will. This one, mostly because I've heard that it the gloves, or the cheaper ones, I guess, don't necessarily, the light duty ones, I guess, if you will, like the HDX light duty gloves that I see a lot of people using, it's not meant for something that harsh. So I usually double it up on my gloves. I have a full face mask. I know a lot of people would say a half mask is more than okay to get through. But I don't want to get into specifics of what I did or what I do for a living, but I've taken OSHA classes, and again, I don't want to get too much into it, but all face masks leak. Whether it's a half mask, the closest thing you can get to something that doesn't leak is a full bodysuit with forced air, and even then, I believe there's a chance it's like 3 to 5% of contaminants will or can still leak in. I'm not exactly sure of the verbiage there, but and I mean, don't quote me on the numbers, but I know it's right around there. A half face mask, I believe that blocks out 60% of the contaminants. And then with a full face mask with the glass that goes over your face, it does a little bit better. I don't recall what the number was. I generally pride myself in my memory, so when I throw numbers out there, they might not be exact, but they're usually close. Let me say that again. They're close. I don't want to say usually. They're close for the most part. So when I say I don't remember, it's because I don't want to throw some BS number out there, but I do feel like I remember hearing 80% of block contaminants with a full face mask. Again, the safest way is forced air. I've heard other people talk about when they're shooting, on their videos for 2K clear, to switch it up to a forced air mask, and I commend them, honestly, because that's good stuff. And I got way off topic here, but yeah. Anyways, I didn't let her shoot the 2K clear. I wouldn't even let her be in the room, honestly. Just noticed an imperfection. But yeah, didn't want her to be in there. What I did let her help me with, though, after about 3 days of curing, was wet sanding. And as you could guess, it didn't always necessarily go the best. Didn't go the worst, but it was some trial and errors, and we burned through it a couple spots and actually had to reshoot the clear again. So it was a double learning curve. But yeah, anyways, guys, I should probably stop rambling. I'm looking at the time here, and speaking of my kids, I know any moment now I'll start getting a kid off the bus and grabbing them from the school. So I'm gonna start to wrap this video up, guys. But I just wanted to show this here here I'm gonna try to throw a video in here, or no, sorry, not a video, but a picture of Layla holding the car when it was all complete, and you could see the level of excitement in her face. Let me tell you what, she's super proud in the picture. So here it is right here, and yeah, I mean, just super excited when she got to finish it up, and the second second time clear coating it. We didn't burn through, and Dad did most of the work. Oh yeah, she did those side decals there too. I think there was decals for these rims. It actually kind of bothers me that there's nothing there. If someone knows what's supposed I mean, I know on the real cars there's a Chevy emblem there, or sometimes a SS emblem. But as far as this model, I mean, did I maybe throw away my decals? I'm not sure. Or maybe Layla misplaced them, or maybe she just thought that they were part of the paper itself that has all the decals. I'm not sure, but if anyone knows and could let me know, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys, and I do appreciate it. I do. I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry about that. My tongue is so twisted today. I appreciate you guys watching this, and if you haven't already, hit that like button for me, please. It does help out quite a bit, and I mean, I really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button too. That helps out a bit more. And don't forget, I'm gonna have another update video for this. My '67 Chevelle kind of ruined the surprise of repainting it, but again, I can't help it because I'm so excited about how it turned out, and I haven't even got a chance to wet sand and buff this and polish this thing out. So I am incredibly excited to see how it turns out. Actually, there's the engine right there for it. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I didn't babble on too long. And I guess, oh, actually, guys, now that I'm wrapping up the video, I just seen that in the bottom right corner. Not used to it being down there. There, real quick, I'll try to show you guys, see what I mean about that interior. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.